Hello? Huh? Uh-huh. Oh, 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 oh man, so creepy. Hello, Sonny. Ah! Oh, 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 hey, Gad. Hello again, Luigi. Mind getting the light? Oh, right, of course. You know what? I'll get the light. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. My goodness, that flashlight was pretty bright. Sorry about that, Egad. Oh, what you got there, Luigi? Oh, this? This is the Poltergust 400, remember? Hey, why do you have that? You kinda left it laying around. Oh, my bad. Hey, do you mind if I see it? Of course. Yeah, here you go. Hmm. I've missed this old thing. Yeah, I know. Well, since this is my poltergust, I'm going to be taking it back, Luigi. And since the world hasn't really had a plush tutorial on a poltergust custom, I think it's Sans duty to make a plush tutorial on this, the Poltergust 400. Wait, really? Really, Egad? Yes, that is right, my boy. Sans, if you do not mind. Right, the point of the video. Hello everyone, Sans the Red Pikmin here, and today we're going to be showing you how you can make your very own Luigi's Mansion Beta Poltergust 400, or the beta vacuum from the beta of the original Luigi's Mansion. Now, what you're going to need is hot glue, or felt glue, or sewing, if you know how to sew. So, yeah. You're going to need brown felt, red felt, black felt, white felt, gray felt, and yellow felt. And once you have all that, we will get started. Don't forget, there is actually a plush pattern if you wish to try to get it right. It'll be on my Instagram either tonight or whenever this is uploaded. I'm recording this at night. Ooh, to fit the spooky theme. You can't stop. You're scaring me. Sorry, Luigi. Anyways, so yeah, you can follow along with the plush pattern, cut it out, and yeah, let's get started with the body of the vacuum, or the poltergust. Right, I shall take this with me, and we will get started. Okay, wait for me, God. Okay, so what you're gonna need to do is start with this piece of felt here. I know what you're wondering, like, why the heck isn't there footage of just this and then attaching it there? Well, I kinda didn't record it then, but oh well. We'll just move on to the next step, just putting this in there so people don't forget. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do here is whether you sew or use fabric glue. I used fabric glue for my customs. You're gonna want to get the glue on like this line right here. If you can tell by the time I'm filming this, it's nighttime. So if it changes from day to night per recording session, just ignore it. But what I do with my fabric glue, I put a line right there and then stuck it there and put it on an area where it's hung up so it can dry. Now, if you're sewing, you're going to want to sew along that line. And you're going to want to do the same for this side. But since I'm using glue, I have to wait for this to dry and then do the other side to dry it. And after that, we'll move on to this, which we will get to whenever we get to. Okay, so this is day 2 of me filming the tutorial. As you can see, it's daytime now. Anyways, so after you attach the black piece, like right here, it should look like this. On the template, it's going to be a lot smaller. That's because I realized that the original one I made was actually really small. So to make wiggle room, just add like another inch to it. And if you're saying, what do I do about all this access stuff? Just cut it off and trim it. That's basically what I say whenever the glue dries or you're done sewing. And once again, like how I did here with getting it like this, do the same thing on the backside. Oh yeah, before you put on the other piece, make sure to leave a hole so that you can flip the whole thing inside out and stuff it if you are sewing this plush. If you are not sewing this plush and using fabric glue slash hot glue like me, then you don't have to do that step. Just don't forget to do that. And once you've cut all the rest off, this is what it'll look like. This is what your base will look like. Now, after you get it done to look like this, we're going to be putting on the detail pieces. I know what you're thinking. Why not add the wheels first, or the straps in the back, or even the nozzle first? Well, I'd say it's better to put on the small details while you have the base here, so you don't forget about it later on. Now, whenever you're putting on those details, you're going to have to make sure if it's facing up like this, right, how it is right now, you're going to want to put it on the right side. If your plush is backwards like this, looking at this when you're looking at it, you're going to want to put it on the left side. Only here. Only put the detail right here on this side. If you put it on the opposite side, it will not be correct. The other side doesn't have anything on it. It's only this side that has the details on it. Make sure not to forget that. Alright, once you got the details on, it should look like this. Now I know what you're thinking. Hey, where's the fourth one? That was my bad. On the template, it'll say that there's 4, but you actually need to put 3. Only 3. Not 4, 3. That was my bad. That was my bad. So, ignore what the thing says and only do 3 of these, not 4, and put them on like this. You can either sew it or use felt slash hot glue. I'd prefer using hot glue slash felt glue to put these little details on. So, yeah, that's just my opinion. So, yeah. Anyways, after that, we will actually be moving on to the wheels. Now, if you wish, you can make them 3D. Note though, I do not have a template for them to be 3D. I only have a template for them to be 2D. So, there's that. Now, what you're going to want to do is sew each wheel in these specific areas that I point to. Here, 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 and here. Make sure to put them in those areas for the wheels. Now, mine are going to be 2D. If you want to make them 3D, do as you wish. But I do not, just know that I don't have a template for them to be 3D. So, yeah. Anyways, let's put on the wheels. Alright, and whenever you put on all the wheels, this is what it should look like, whether you sewed it or used fabric glue. Next, we'll be putting on the straps. And yes, we are saving the, nozzle for last, because that's how I wanted to do it. But, anyways, next we'll be doing the, straps, which is pretty simple to do. And when you put on the straps, it should look something like this. No, in the template, the straps are a little bigger, so just cut them halfway from how they were before to make them smaller. And they look a little wide, yes, but depending on how big your Luigi plush is, this is the Luigi plush I'm using for my main videos and the one that's going to be wearing it, so let's get it on him. There we go. It should have a good fit like this. If the straps are too long for your Luigi plush, because mine was made with this plush in mind, like, let's say you're using the All-Stars plush, it should fit fine for the All-Stars plush as well. But if you need to, you can trim the straps a little to make it fit your Luigi. This plush pattern was made specifically with this Luigi in mind, but it should also work well for the All-Stars Luigi because they're roughly the same size. Anyways, after that, we're moving on to the main attraction, the nozzle. Okay, what you're gonna need to do is have like a long piece of fabric like this. And you're gonna wanna, you know, get it into like a circle like this. And you wanna glue the edge whenever you, or sew the edge whenever you get it there. I recommend stuffing it by section. So like I glue it here and then stuff it a little and then continue going on until you get to the top. I recommend that because trying to stuff it whenever this whole thing is like put together makes it really hard to stuff. But if you want your hose to be floppy, you could just do what I did before, roll it up, sew or glue, and just keep it floppy. No, it doesn't really work well if you keep it floppy, so there's that. Anyways, let's get this nozzle attached. Okie dokie, and whenever you have it attached, it should look like this. Remember, lay it on this side where this is on this side, so it doesn't get on the, so this doesn't get on the opposite side. You want to make sure of that. And I recommend not putting too much stuffing in the nozzle, but don't understuff it, but don't also overstuff it, you know? Well, now we're moving on to the final bits of the poltergust, of the poltergust 400. The end nozzle piece up there, and this piece that will be used to help Luigi's hand hold the vacuum. And we're just going to quickly demonstrate this first to get it out of the way. Even though this is drying right now, it's just as simple as attaching the back end of this piece of felt onto the middle side of this piece of felt onto there. It's as simple as that for the vacuum piece. Now for this piece, what you're going to want to do is fold it in half, if I can get it in a better half with one hand. Excuse me. Say hello to Egad. Hello again. You're going to want to fold it in half like this and either glue or sew it to each other. And then, depending how big your Luigi's hand is or his arm is, you're going to want to measure it or, attach it to how long it needs to be, which I will show whenever this is done drying and this is all done. By the way, I've had multiple recording sessions over multiple days doing this, so you're welcome, people, for me making this flippin' plush tutorial, because my goodness, it's been like 4 days of me doing this over and over again because I've been busy with other things too, so yeah. Anyways, let's get this all attached, whether it be in the morning or tomorrow, whatever. Whenever it is, either day or night, let's get it attached. And whenever you finally get it attached, it should look like this. And once you do that, you are done. Your Poltergust 400 custom is now complete. Now let's get it onto Luigi. And whenever you get it onto your plush, this is what he will look like. There you go, guys. It is done. The beta Poltergust, aka the Poltergust 400 custom plush, is now complete. Oh man, I haven't worn this thing ever since the beta of Luigi's Mansion. Exactly, my boy. Is this going to be used in future videos? Well, it might be used in like another Luigi's Mansion beta video, because that old one we did was kind of lame and deserves to be remade. Right, Sans? Yeah. And Egad might probably wear the 400 instead of Luigi, but that'll be whenever that is. Anyways, oh yeah, I guess while I'm here, I did make another Poltergust 3000 custom. Yeah, another. I've made too many of these things, but I have to say, this is the best one. But enough about this, we're on to this. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this plush tutorial video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Say hello to Banjo for some reason. And we'll see you all in the next one. This is Luigi and Professor Elevengad, or Egad, signing out. See ya!